Manchester United have gone from winning 3 Premier League games in a row to now dropping 2 points in back-to-back games. Now, the fact that we are discussing Manchester United getting a draw away from home against Tottenham, a team that has been beating them for years, a team that they have not been able to beat since 2022, a team that without Horrible and Postecoglou's Tottenham, they still beat them in the Europa League final. The fact that we are discussing these results in a negative light means that there's progress. Means that Man United has gotten better. If you want to be negative now, you look at it that, Man United has dropped 2 points yet again. But then there are 5 games unbeaten. So there are the positives and there are negatives. How you look at these results, basically just, your view on life and your view on Man United. If it's the traditional Manchester United, you should not be dropping points from the position where you were. And it goes back to the same problems I said. Dominating games from a winning position. Dominating games when you have more of the ball. In the first half, they did very well. They handled Tottenham well. They got their goal. I know you might not be happy, but please like the video, subscribe, and share immediately. That is the only way you can support me and this channel for absolutely free. So please do that right now. Continue enjoying the video. I told you guys that Tottenham will make a mistake at the back, and you guys capitalize from that mistake. Second half come. Man United this season have been one of the worst second half teams. Let me just put it like that. I feel Amorim makes some substitutions he's not supposed to make. You don't take off Casemiro. Casemiro is playing 90 minutes per week, 1 game per week. He can survive. He's strong enough. He's still not 31 or 32. He's not old. He can survive. Ugarte is not a player. I've said that one since. Or bring on Kobe Mino, if anything at all. But leave Casemiro on the pitch. Sesko too. As much as you want to blame Amorim, you look at the players. Sesko, you are a centre forward. Finish that chance. Or finish the second one. You came on, missed 2 chances, and left. Left your team handicapped. Left your team with 10 men. Maybe with you on the pitch, there were even 10 men. As he left now, it's 9 men. That was too bad for him. Cunha, I've said it. Cunha looks like somebody that has main character syndrome. Just reduce what you are doing. Bring down some things. Pass the ball faster at times. You're not at Wolves again. You're now at Manchester United, where you're just another fish in the pond. You're not the biggest fish in the pond anymore. So these are the issues with Man United. You look at it now. In the 91st minute, when the Richarlison scored, took off his shirt, looked like Man United has had another terrible day in the office. But then, the league stepped up again, got a header, and saved the point. So if you want to be positive, you say, okay, that is character. Man United would have not done that before. Who knows, it would have even become 3-1 if it was Man United of before. But now, they stepped up and still knew that, okay, we can save a point here. Their heads did not drop. They kept fighting to the very end. I know that many Man United fans have grown up seeing their club in glory. You have not seen their club like this. So this thing I'm saying now, it might be annoying them. But the fact is that this is just the reality of Man United. Unfortunately, this is where they find themselves right now. And there's nothing that can really be done other than wait for progress. And there has been progress. I know that you are angry now, but you have 5 games unbeaten, my brother. That is better than before. That is better than whatever was there before. Who would have thought that at this point, Man United would have 5 games where they have not lost? You have a signing in Unbeaten who is doing very well. Another positive. It's just the fact that from dominating position, from winning positions, you need to learn how to dominate games. You need to learn how to be the team on top from those positions. That is the main thing now. You cannot be dropping your levels because you are winning. You know, in football, it's easier to play like very urgently when you are losing a game. Like you see that even a small team can put pressure on a big team when they are losing. But when you see those proper big teams that have settled, that have balanced, like the likes of Arsenal, even when they have scored you 1 goal, they will still be the one putting pressure on you. They will see you like Bayern Munich, when they score you, they will still be the one putting pressure on you. That is the sign of a proper big team. But that will take many years for Man United to get to that point because of the damage that has been done in the past. So that is it. Genuinely, that is it. But for me, the positives from today's match outweigh the negatives by far. Not like today's match gone, but I'm looking at the 5 matches in a row. That's what I'm looking at personally, and there are many positives from there. So it's all down to Ruben Amorim. He needs to make better substitutions. Another problem is, see, Man United, Mbeumo is amazing. Mbeumo is wonderful. I'm just thinking, Manchester United will suffer when this Mbuemu and Amad Diallo go for AFCON, they are the two players that combined for the first goal. Mbuemu now has scored 5 goals in Man United career, 1 player of the month, and Ahmad and Mbuemu, they have one kind of, good, I don't know, that an African connection. AFCON is coming. AFCON is next month, up until February, I think. Man United will miss them. Because right now, Mbuemu is their best forward. He's better than Cunha. He's better than Sesko by far. He has settled in faster than all of them. Cunha still has that problem of, holding on to the ball too much. Mbuemu right now is doing everything very well. There's hardly anything you criticize in Mbuemu's game. His work rate is there. And Amad Diallo too is finding his feet well in the team, scoring and assisting, and performing in general. But when they go for those AFCON games, I have forgotten the games where they will miss, but it's about 4 to 5 games, 6 games, they're about. I think Arsenal is in there and some other tough games. It's not going to be easy at all, though. Because this Mbuemu is an amazing player, fantastic player. Man United, the fact that they went, I think the only mistake they might have made was maybe going for Sesko instead of another Premier League proven striker. The fact that they went for Premier League proven players like Cunha and Mbuemu, it has shown that, those two players have done better than most of the other signings in recent years. But the crux of the matter now is, how will Man United do when Mbuemu goes for AFCON? I'm looking at it, who can even come on for him? Who can substitute him? Who can replicate what he's doing for this club now? I don't see anybody. AFCON is a long time. Same thing with Amad Diallo. The system is heavily dependent on these two players. And both of them are going for AFCON at the very same time. The only thing you can pray Man United fans that 2 of their teams get eliminated from the group stage so that they come back earlier. Except for that, it's going to be a very tough period for Manchester United. But going back to the game, I think for the first goal that Man United scored, it was down to Tottenham. Tottenham dug themselves that hole again. I've said it before, this Tottenham team, now them they caused their problem. It's the same thing they did against Chelsea. Just clear the ball. You just try to pass out from the back, the Man United got the ball, then Ahmad crossed the ball and Mbuemu with a beautiful header. Next goal, second half. Second half came in, and that's when Man United lost it. That's why Tottenham came on top. I mean, they were at home anyway, so they are supposed to put pressure on Manchester United. So it was not a really shocking thing from the game state. That's why I say this result, on isolation and how everything went, is a very terrible result for some Man United fans. But if you look at it in the bigger picture, it is still a point gained. Some will look at it as 2 points lost. And I will not fault you for either way. It just depends on your level of patience. Because if I was a Man United fan, let me not lie, I'll be very angry. I'll be fuming right now, but me, I'm just an analyst here to tell you what I saw. So then, what's his name? Who scored that first goal again for Tottenham? I haven't forgotten his name. But then he scored the goal, then Tottenham scored the second goal in the 91st minute. And I mean, if it was old Man United, the heads drop. We have wasted this game, we have lost a point. Oh, we're not good enough. But Man United, from that position, kept going. They kept pushing. Even after Richarlison scored, took off his shirt, De Ligt stepped up. De Ligt has been an amazing player this season. I mean, you have to give him his praise. De Ligt has been absolutely great. From defense, from everything that he has been, De Ligt has been amazing. And then Lamens too in the post was amazing too. I will not lie, Lamens was very good. Patrick Dorgu is one player that I'm not still convinced. I'm not honestly convinced on Patrick Dorgu. He's a good player, but I don't know if you ever really make it at Man United. I'm saying it early now so that nobody will say I changed my out. I've been saying this thing since the time they signed him. I've never seen it in him. I've never seen that quality in him that looks like Man United. You understand? As I said, he made a mistake taking off Casemiro. I personally believe he should have started Sesko. I know that Sesko came off and missed chances, but I believe Man United play better with all those their long balls when Sesko is on the pitch. Because when he came on, you saw that he got more chances to score. I know that he missed them, but you understand what I mean. So I believe Sesko should have started, but maybe Sesko was injured. The fact that he came off early, immediately coming on, was a problem. And Ruben Amorim, instead of subbing Casemiro, the player he should be subbing earlier is Cunha. Cunha should have come off earlier for Mason Mount. I've said it that this midfield, your best midfield has Mason Mount inside it. And now some people are looking at me like a crazy person, but I genuinely believe that. You hardly see a game where Man United plays Mason Mount that a positive result doesn't come out of it. Genuinely, you hardly see that kind of game. The guy is very, very good. that 4-3-4-3 system that you want to play, this is your player for you. You understand? So, in any case, a disappointing result overall for Manchester United. But then, if you look at the span of the last 5 games unbeaten, 18 points. The same with Liverpool, Tottenham. I mean, the table is so volatile right now. How many teams are on 18 points? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 teams on 18 points. So Man United will probably end the week on maybe 8th or 9th position. Who knows? Depending on if Crystal Palace and Chelsea wins their games, that will determine how the table goes. But in any case, that second position now will be like saying a view once for Man United. You just view it and come back. That's just the main problem of Man United fans. That second position, I know the pain. I understand the pain. So in any case, do make sure you like the video, subscribe and share. Shop at the Adidas Takes Off for any jersey. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you, and thank you for your support. Let's keep pushing to 70,000 subscribers. Thank you, guys. I really love you guys. Adidas Takes is out. Peace out.